hip hop.
Right. Before we even get into any of the topics, right? The Queen.
Yeah.
Have you been seeing any of the thing from the? Because I know you're a watcher of CP24 and stuff like that as
I've
well.
been actively trying not to watch anything to do with the Queen.
But
I've been avoiding it. I don't know.
how can you?
Can you hear me?
I
Like
can hear you.
everything.
Back to this Queen chick. Okay.
Yes.
How could you avoid seeing that, bro? I watched CP24 the day when the funeral was going on. I was like, is there any other news?
No, that was it. That's so. I just as soon as so yeah, she passed, right? So as soon as they confirmed, because at first it was like they weren't confirming that she passed,
Mm-hmm.
that she died. So they're like, oh, the Queen's in the hospital or whatever. She's under medical watch.
Yeah.
Because they didn't announce it in the UK that the Queen passed.
Right.
Over here is different. They're like, yo, the Queen died. Blah, blah, blah. BBC, everything. They're going over to black. And I was like, okay. Then I just start seeing it's like everything just became about the Queen. Like, I was like, fuck, man. Like, you come tell you the weather and then right back to the Queen.
Right back to the Queen.
And all you're seeing is people just standing in line, waiting to either lay flowers somewhere or get a glimpse of something.
They said there was a 24-hour queue to line up for that. 24 hours.
Man.
David Beckham waited for 16 hours, they said. David Beckham, bro.
Sir David Beckham?
Sir David Beckham. They had him wait in the line, fam, like a peasant, bro.
Yo, they're all peasants. Everybody's a peasant if you're not royalty, eh?
Oh,
Sir don't mean nothing to you. That's a title. That's a title. You can lose that knighthood, sirhood. You can lose that shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Bro. The one thing that I want to also get your opinion on when it came to that quick fast. They did 12 days of mourning in Jamaica. What are your opinions on that, my dude?
See, that's a sticky situation because Jamaica just got in their independence last year. Like,
this is what I'm talking about.
They didn't just get their independence, but they just celebrated 60 years of independence, right? From
right.
That. And then not too long ago, they told these guys, yo, don't come here. But it's the government, man. It's the Jamaican government, man.
Why do we love the Queen so much, fam?
It's a small pocket of people, that they love the Queen. The Queen, whatever, means something to them. It thinks it means something, but that's old Jamaicans.
Is that an old Jamaican thing? Cause
I would assume so, but I don't know. I might get in trouble from my aunts. They may be like, yo, we had chat boat. You know what I mean? But
12 days of mourning, fam. I'm like, that's excessive, bro.
That is super excessive. Like, whatever. At the end of the day, it was a Queen of England, but I don't know, man. I don't have nothing nice to say. So I'm not going to say nothing at all.
Don't say that at all.
You know what I'm saying? Because all I know is they need to end the monarchy. They should abolish that shit. You know what I mean? People want that done. They're spending $7 billion to bury this woman, eh?
What? What do you mean $7 billion?
Rough estimate. Look, what do you think? All this transportation, mourning, and all these spots lock off, police, escorts, military this, all types of brigades. Then on top of it, now you got to crown a new king.
Well, they got him, right?
Right, but this is what do you think that shit's free?
Oh, they got to do the inauguration.
All
or
of
whatever.
That shit costs money, yo. So they buried her, and it's what? And who's paying for this? The people,
yeah.
Right? But yet there's a $14 trillion or $4 trillion gold chariot. All these ill-gotten wealth, and the man must have inherited almost $700 million or something like that with no inheritance tax, nothing. Just here, hold that, bang, 500 million or something like that. Just hold that.
What? Just becoming king for the promotion, basically.
He's the son. You know what? Remember his mom. That's his mom.
Yeah.
So the king now, his mom died, so he gets her inheritance. It's not like whatever money she has is gonna go to the people.
Yeah.
No, it's going right back into their popper, right back into their thing. All the gold, everything. It's staying right where it is. You don't see people are balling. Africa's calling. They want their $400 million Diamondback.
But what I don't understand, and I've been asking my girl this all the time when we're watching like whatever that pops on the screen, and she's like, "Turn the shit off," right?
That's how I feel.
Right? I'm like, how are they so important if they don't make any decisions? Or do they? Am I missing something, fam? Because like they're making it like as if these guys can be like, you know what, we're gonna change a law tomorrow. Like they're that important.
It's the monarchy. It's just people believe in that kings and queens shit still. So it holds weight in certain places. And over here, look, they're talking about giving a holiday, right?
Yeah.
Like the queen still runs shit over here. You know what I'm saying? Like now there's a new king.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And look what he did. The man's caught on camera snubbing a black man who's trying to wave his hand, get his attention.
Oh,
the man's caught on camera, quick. And then
they got him like a Sesame Place person.
Yeah, I guess you could say like one of them Sesame Street characters. But yeah, the man flipping basically just, yeah, he stumped my guy. Like the guy standing here, he's waving, comes to the black guy, he's like, oh, you know, he pulls up. I don't see, he looks around like he's looking to the people. And the black guy risked it all, like went to get his wrist, like, yo, I'm shaking your arm. I don't care.
You not see me, brethren?
Yeah. And the man was like, man, I see you. You understand what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, it was like, what the hell is going on here?
Let me ask you one more thing about them, right? And let's be honest about this. I'm going to give you my opinion as well, because they've been all connected to colonialism and all that type of stuff, right? But over the years, you know how people are like, you know, they've grown and you know they've changed their opinions over the years. They've apologized for stuff. Can a former racist become unracist? Or is once a racist, always a racist?
That's a hard question to answer. But I'll tell you this. Look at William and Kate's wedding photos and look at Harry and Meghan's wedding photos. And look how the Queen is looking in each one of those photos. And you tell me what you think about racism in the royal family.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah, they had her sitting a few seats behind in the funeral.
It's not about where she was sitting. It's just in like, yo, look, the man gave up his royal duties, whatever, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Kudos to him. But if he really wanted to, I'm pretty sure he could get it back. He could go back and be like, yo, Pops, fuck up still, you know?
Should never started dealing with them blackies.
Right? Should have never trusted them niggas over there, right? But whatever. Long story short, there's racism in that family. Of course there's racism in that family. It's going to continue to be racism in that family. They get around doing what they want unchecked. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, what does they say? Pomp and stance or whatever it is. Like,
what the fuck is that?
He's like, pomp, you know, like, it's like, you know, you show, it's like posh. Posh, that's what I meant to say. Like, you know, it's just whatever. They're just more like they're better than people. They feel say they're better than people, right? Because they're kings, queens, this and that. You know what I mean? Like Harry's son, the man will probably never see the throne. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's the thing. It's crazy. We're a hip hop show talking about the Queen right now, but whatever, right? I feel like, fam, by the time those guys get around to even being eligible, like let's say by the time King Charles dies, ain't nobody gonna give a shit about monarchy anymore.
We're at the point right now where people don't give a shit. They're talking about doing a referendum or whatever, you know, doing their count to see, because before it must have been like 49% of the people or whatever were like, nah, you know, we should still keep it. And then after now, it's like, it's gone up in the last year or two to like 53, 54% of people are like, yo, we should abolish this. We should get rid of this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So what do they really do?
They don't make decisions, fam. So it's like, they're just figureheads,
bro.
What
do they really do? Exactly. It's figurehead. That's all it is.
Yeah.
You know, it's some Game of Thrones shit.
And they're costing money to keep them around, fam.
Listen, they don't need those. They could easily fix all the problems in the UK with the amount of money that they have. You understand what I'm saying? Like, but like, it's true to form. Like back in the days, you know, you would see it even you see when they show you in the movies. Kings are kings and the people are the people.
Yeah.
When shit gets real, fuck the people.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So
yeah. I'm also going to go with your answer there. I'm gonna take a look at the way they treated the different daughter-in-laws and I'll derive the answer from that if they're still racist
like
or not.
I'm telling you, like you just have to look at the wedding photo of William and Kate and the wedding photo of Harry and Meghan, and you see the Queen's face
sparkling when she's seen Kate.
Oh, she's glowing. Oh, she's glowing.
That smile that they keep on talking about.
Hold on. What's his name? Tyler, the Creator. Yo, I'm here right now. Skin glowing. Garage hella fat. Yo, looking for a lake house right now. I'm fucking here. That basically, that's how she was. Like skin was glowing. You see Meghan, who the fuck's this bitch? Who let this bitch in the front door? That's basically the justification.
And she only got like a quarter black in her, and they're like, "Get her out of here, bro! Get her the fuck out of here!"
I remember one thing they didn't let slide is, she's descendant from slaves.
Start the show before they cancel us. I got a question later about what can get us canceled or what can't get us canceled, but